How am I supposed to cram work, the gym, a trip to the Philadelphia card show, 6 packages, and Crazy Daisy into a video? Something's just going to have to go. We took a vote, and the people have spoken. We do not have time for you in this video. What's up, guys? It is about 5:10 in the a.m. here in the 302. I'm just getting off work, about to leave the casino, and I have decided last minute that I am going to head to the Philadelphia card show. The plan is actually going to be get home, try to hit the gym by 6 a.m. That's what time my gym opens, and then be on the road to Philly sometime between 7 and 7:30. The show opens at 9 a.m. So I can get to the show. I can spend maybe 4 or 5 hours there, and then I can get back to Delaware and be to work tonight by 8 p.m. So little bit of hustle I'm going to have to do, but I don't want to miss out on some deals. When you are a part-time card flipper with a job, you got to capitalize on the opportunities when the card shows are close enough for you to attend. So even though I'm not taking the day off to attend the entire show or the entire weekend, I am going to try to get there on Saturday, pick up some nice raw cards, make some deals, see how the feeling of the show is, the crowd, and just get out and gauge it. I haven't been to a show since Atlanta Culture Collision, so it's been about a month. So really that's not a very long time for me, but I have been doing a lot of buying online, and I want to get some nice raw cards in person. That's tough to do at a show, so we'll see how this one works out. Only talk to God when I need a favor. Gotta get gassed up for this trip. Already $50 in the hole. Oh, good morning. I did just work a 9-hour work day. My mindset is that it is always easier to find an excuse or a reason to not do something that you don't necessarily want to do, or to do something, you know, that's hard work, as opposed to actually being disciplined enough to make yourself do it. And I know that if I wait until after the show today and say, hey, I'll make it to the gym around 4 or 5, and then I'll go into work afterwards, I know that if I do that, I won't go. So while I'm up, while I'm motivated, I'm going to go ahead and knock out my gym routine. I was back in the gym yesterday, and I'm going to go in here, and I got to stay true to my routine. I got to stay true to my diet, and I got to stay disciplined. That's super important in anything in life, whether it's even buying or selling cards and sticking to a plan and flipping, whatever your thing is. Staying disciplined and sticking to your plan and being motivated, you know, is just super, super key to being successful in what you do. I'm not going here to try to get monstrously buff or anything like that. I'm just trying to keep in shape, in my age, try to stay healthy. Well, at work last night, I did make a sale on Instagram, one of my last remaining Kyler Murray cards. Immaculate RPN and BGS 9.5. Picked this one up for $200. Sold it on Instagram, netted $350. So $150 profit, as my Kyler Murray experiment was complete. However, if I continue to find deals and get stuff cheap, I will continue to flip his cards. I will be taking 40 plus raw cards to submit to a group submitter that I trust and that I use. It's easy when I can take them and drop them off. It saves me on shipping and shipping times. I'm not taking much inventory with me. Philadelphia isn't typically a good selling show for me when I'm walking the floor. However, I will be grabbing some cash to take. $3K, a good round number. Should be able to do some damage with this. I'm going to make the deals. I'm going to get the deals. I'll show you when I get back. This is going to be a very short wrap up of the show. I had one major focus, that was to get in, find some quality raw cards, drop off my raw cards for grading, to get out, get home, and get back to work. So I'm not going to be able to answer a lot of the typical questions. I don't know what was buying and selling constantly. I did not look at any vintage. I skipped over almost all showcases that had slabs. I was strictly targeting raw cards. If showcases were filled with slabs, if they were filled with vintage, because I'm looking for modern to grade, I just passed right over them, which really limited the stuff that I was going to look at a Philadelphia show. For a Saturday crowd, it did not seem as busy as a typical Philadelphia Saturday. Just arrived here at the show. Parking was a bit of a mess. There was a decent crowd this morning. I did not go to the show in September, so I'm going all the way back to March of 2023 when I was last at a Philly show. There was a crowd there, but I'm not going to say that it was packed wall to wall like you normally have seen. And I know people are saying the shows are packed, the hobby's still alive. Yeah, I get that, and it's true, but I'm not going to say that just for the sake of saying it if that's not what I saw. One thing that I found interesting is that PSA, BGS, and SGC were all there, and SGC was their complete separate booth.
SGC does have a booth set up here as well.
Nowhere even near PSA. So with them buying SGC, you would think that maybe they would start coming together some, but they weren't. There were two different submission areas, and they were completely set up different, and neither one of them even advertised or acknowledged the other as being under the same umbrella. Everything that I looked at was priced pretty fair.
Closed my first deal of the show, picked up 2 Brett Favres and a JJ Watt.
The first deal was the Topps Finest Gold Refractor Brett Favre out of 300. The Platinum Portraits here, and the JJ Watt Topps Chrome Gold Refractor. These were stickered right at comps, even a little bit slightly under, about $5 to $10 under on each one of these. The lot stickered price came to $225. I offered $170, and we settled at $180. Quality raw cards, when you can see what you're buying.
I don't mind offering full comp or close to full comp on quality raw cards because my margins are going to be in the grading.
Strayed from what I normally do and picked up a modern baseball card.
Bobby Witt, Topps Finest rookie. Some sort of pattern here. I'm not sure of the pattern because I'm not super familiar with modern baseball, but it's numbered out of 175. The one numbered out of 249 goes for $60 to $70 all day, and I was able to get this for $40. And I'm able to grade it because it's a good-looking raw card, so it just screamed buy and flip.
Without a doubt, the most annoying part of the show was the PA system that they were using to announce the autograph signers. It seemed like it was constant and never-ending.
Photo op for Brent Selleck. You can make your way over to the photo op booth. Do you have a platinum or gold photo?
And he just kept repeating the names over and over again, and it was really, really loud, broadcast throughout the entire show floor, to where sometimes you couldn't even hear your own self talk.
Headed out of the show. Last couple pickups of the day was an unlicensed college football product.
Bo Nix Leaf Vivid, unlicensed product. I don't usually dabble with this stuff, but I got it for $100, which is, again, is the eBay comp. So I'm safely buying at the comp. It's numbered out of 6, and because I'm getting it graded, again, it leaves me room to make money on this card.
And 2 pop culture cards. Just closed a deal in the car on my way home from the show. The last deal that I made before leaving was for the 2 Andrew Lincoln Walking Dead autographs. These were stickered for $220 a piece. I paid $380 for the pair, so $190 per card. Just sold on Instagram for $600, so a quick $220 flip.
The dealers that I worked with were easy to work with.
Just a couple no-brainers. This is some sort of Bowman Platinum card of Mike Trout with a cool pattern on it, numbered out of 250, and this was in a $10 case. And they spiced it up with a mag. So for $10, I just couldn't say no, even if this is just like a gift or something that I give to somebody who likes Mike Trout. And then the Tom Brady Supernaturals insert. This is the gold. There's multiple different colors of these inserts, but the gold is out of 25. The last comp on a red PSA 10 was almost $300. This one is raw, but I got it for $40, and the only raw copy on eBay is sitting there at $300. Even if I plan on not grading this and just putting it up on eBay for $100 after buying it for $40, it leaves me a lot of room.
I was able to get to all the prices that I wanted on all of the cards that I bought, and it was easy. It was not a lot of back and forth, maybe 1 or 2 negotiation shots, and everything tended to work out.
Back home in the 302. I need some rest. Gotta check the mail. Pretty sure I got some cards today. Which reminds me, there was a FedEx package that came in my last video that I still need to show you guys.
One of the many deja vu moments within this video. This envelope. Inside of this envelope. Inside of this cardboard. Inside of this FedEx package was a LeBron James Spectra Solar Eclipse PSA 9. 2. We're seeing double now. I did not steal this footage from a previous video.
Loaded. How am I supposed to cram work, the gym, a trip to the Philadelphia card show, 6 packages, and Crazy Daisy into a video? Something's just going to have to go.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Take a look at 2 of the mail packages. The Bryce Young case hit nuclear out of plates and patches. These cards look awesome. I just love the design on these. However, with them being the metal card, I wouldn't recommend anybody going out and buying these raw I'm really taking a gamble not only on the player but the condition of these. They're protected on the front with a peel-off cover, but not on the back, and they tend to scratch really easily, and they're very, very tough to get in high grade. And then a super budget pickup, I just couldn't say no to this. Stumbled across it on eBay. A black flamethrowers of Matt Stafford, numbered out of 10, and it was only 10 bucks. And I even believe it was free shipping. $10 for this. Easy Com C card where I could put it up for 15 to 20. It's an easy grade card where if it grades well, I could get 50 to 60. So just great value. To wrap up, what I'm looking at as far as money spent and potential margins, I spent $750 total on all of the show pickups that you saw. Don't count the mail day pickups or the FedEx package. But 750 bucks, and I sold the 2 Walking Dead autographs already for $600. So the rest of the cards you saw from the Philly show pickups, I'm only into now for 150 bucks. I will grade those, and I will have good margins on those. Already recovered a lot of my money that has been spent.
For some reason, I feel like we've been here before. I'm home. It has been a gym trip, followed by a 9-hour work day, followed by a trip to the gym, the Philadelphia card show, back home, a 9-hour work day, and here I am. It's Sunday morning. I started all this back sometime on Friday afternoon, and it's finally time to get some sleep. Thanks for viewing the video, guys. Like and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in the next one.
Okay, we saved you some time in the video.